This your boy Coop on TV, and this the truth.
Come
on, man. Don't cry, bro. Come on, man. I'm about to hug him, man. You got me fucked up.
Boy.
Give me a hug.
Boy.
Call your pussy ass nigga come fight.
Man, boy.
Come on, Noah.
I wish I could stay with you.
How y'all doing, man? It's a good day today, y'all. I'm back with the official video of part 3, explaining my side of the story. But before we get into the video, I just want to say thank you for all the new subscribers that subscribe to my channel. I'm very grateful, and thank you for everybody who already been here. If you already have it, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and we're gonna just keep going up. And I'm very grateful, and hopefully y'all stay with me throughout my journey. Also, before I start getting into the video, I just also want to tell my son that I'm sorry for reacting the way I did in front of him. I felt that was like kind of emotional at the time, but I was just feeling what he was feeling, and it was just the way I was speaking. He never seen me in that light, and I just want to give my utmost respect to him. I just want to say I'm sorry to, and I want to say I'm sorry to my subscribers and stuff like that, people who they knows me for being positive and motivating. Cause they know nobody really never saw me in that type of light before, but I guess when you get pushed to a certain limit, everybody got that, they trigger. I don't condone none of that. I don't condone none of it, and I will also tell people just think before you do, and if the best way is possible, walk away. But let's get into the video, man. So the video went viral on Instagram, got down at 500,000 views. TikTok, 100K. It's just going real viral. I feel like it's because it's based on real life, and a lot of people going through it and stuff like that. But I'm about to explain my side of the story, what's the plan, what we supposed to do, and what occurred to get to that point. And I'm gonna kind of break it down to y'all. I called him, right? I called him right before it was Easter. I haven't talked to my son almost in a year. If it wasn't a year, it's a little less, because I don't think it was a full year. But I haven't talked to him in a year, and I would just, days and days go by. Don't get me wrong, I always think about him, but it was just, I don't know what made me not call. I guess it was just me just dealing with so much. Before then, y'all only seen what I posted, but I always tried. Like, I tried so hard to the point it only made me give up. Cause it's like, how could I be here for him if I'm not stable mentally? And I felt like I was like just damn now dying. I didn't even have nothing. I had him at a young age. I wasn't established, so by me steady trying through my 20s, knowing that I don't have a backbone, it was just real hard to even be with him. It was even hard being with him by having a baby with somebody who you cannot, I wouldn't even say you cannot cooperate with, somebody who you cannot satisfy. You know what I'm saying? So that was like the main idea of why I left. It was never no satisfaction. Another reason why I left is because at the time I needed a car. And keep in mind, I always been on child support since he came out the womb. Like, I was like 19 on child support. Like, as soon as he came out, it was like, while he was coming to the mix of it, it was already processing. So the days you miss, like the months you miss as it processing, them days they seem like you ain't paying. So I already had arrears and things like that. Fast forward, he turns 4. One day, I'm like, I think he was 5. Yeah, he was about 4 or 5. One day I'm like, what, I wanna, what I'm saying, be the more mature adult. And you know what I'm saying? Cause keep in mind, I was always getting him on the weekends. But before then, that don't have to be another separate video. I'm just gonna try to keep it and I'm gonna try to keep it small, because I don't want to say too much, because y'all, it's a lot. So I'm really just trying to get y'all to understand why right now. So he was 4 years old. she used to always complain about how I need to get him from school and all this stuff, right? So I live with my grandmother at the time using her car. But keep in mind, I can't just take her car whenever I want. She's letting me use this. So it's like, you know what I'm saying, I gotta be mindful of that. So one day we had to meet up because she was getting him from me because I had him the weekend. So I'm like, I'm gonna be a mature parent about it. We're gonna talk about it and stuff like that. So I walk him to the car. I'm like, Destiny. She was like, yeah, what's up? I'm like, look, I know you've been carrying him all until he's 5 years old now. 4 or 5 years old. And I'm like, I know you need help with him, getting him from school, and you want me to get him more often. And in my head, in which I spoke verbally, I'm like, I know you want free time and stuff like that too, because we know we still young. I'm just trying to show you like I care too. Like, I know how I feel when you got a kid. You still want to do stuff that you normally didn't do. Normally did when you didn't have a baby. So I'm like, how about I carry him this year? If I can get me a car, and then that way I can help you pick him up from school, drop him off, and not only he have to spend the night on weekends, he can spend the night through the weekday. She tells me, what? Nigga, you ain't getting none of my money. I say, what you mean your money? He on my taxes. Nigga, get it out the mud. Be a man. And from that point on, y'all, that's when I gave up. You feel me? And I wouldn't necessarily say gave up, but I was just me being blunt, I would say gave up because, y'all, like I said, it's gonna be a whole nother separate video. At that point, y'all, I done tried everything in my power to please her. Keep in mind, I don't even know this woman. I had a baby with a stranger, literally, y'all. We never had a relationship. The only person I know is her mama. That's it. I don't know her favorite color. I don't know her middle name. I don't know her from a can of paint. So I literally had a baby with a stranger. Alright, so look. Now we gotta get into the video. So basically, I called him on Easter. Right before Easter, I called. And I'm like, hey, what's up? You know what I'm saying? I'm just calling, checking on Noah. She give me the runaround, and that's when she's like, if I call you back, that means you can get him, but if I don't call you back, that means you can't get him. So I'm like, huh? You know what I'm saying? So she like, basically said the same thing. So I left it alone. 2 days come by, she texts me. And I'm gonna read what the text says because I don't want to be all over the place. I want to read facts. I'm gonna let y'all hear what she told me. So look. She said, hopefully you get this message. So you called a year later after we talked about you wanting to carry Noah. Keep in mind, now she knows the reason, but she always seems to act like she don't know why. She said, you wanted to carry Noah, and I said no. So you went ghost. Now you want to pop up to get him, take him around your family, and God knows what else. Last Easter passed, summer passed, school started in fall, you can't have taken him trick-or-treating, Thanksgiving. Okay. Again, family, how would I be able to do all this with no transportation? Like I said, that is not my car, that is my grandmother's car. And things is not gonna always work out in my favor the way I want it to work out because I cannot take control of things that's not mine. Proceeding. You can't come get him while you and your family give thanks. His birthday just passed 5 days ago, 5 days before Christmas. You didn't call or text. And that's true, I didn't. And I'm gonna keep it real because I felt, it's not an excuse. I'm about to sneeze, y'all. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. It's no excuse. I could have called, but I guess my pride was still not. And I had pride, and I had just feeling like you don't understand why should I understand? You know, so yeah, I didn't call, and that's on my part. But like I said, when you really and I forgave her, but at the time when you really hate somebody, you don't want to talk to them at all. You don't want to talk to them. You wish that I wish I could get my baby not even going through you. I wish I could talk to my kid without even having to call your phone. And at this time, point in my life, in my head, I'm just wishing and hoping I can't wait till he get older to the point I don't have to even talk to her at all. That's what I'm at in my head at this point. That's why I didn't call, y'all. My pride up. I'm just fierce with her. I just hate talking to her. But like I said, you know, it was just a self thing, and we not perfect. I'm just trying to be transparent as possible with y'all. Like I really hated her for real. Like I couldn't stand her. So she was like, "You didn't get him for Christmas." Oh, that's right, because Daddy don't celebrate holidays, which is true. So she was like, "Remember, if your family wants to see my son, speak to him or be around him, you would have to build a bond with your son first." It's getting close. You would have to build a bond with your son first. We can start this week with do visitation, and we can meet at the park, get ice cream, or sit down and get something to eat until I am comfortable enough for him to be in your care. Okay. So that's the first part. So you telling me that this is what I don't understand. You want visitation from me. I understand I've been going for a year, but you know exactly what I be into. Half of the time my son came to my house, he never wanted to go home, y'all. When I used to drop him off, he used to cry, and it used to break me down. And I also want to say this, because I don't want to say too much, don't get me off track. I've been to court already, and I don't know why I didn't take him, because I'm not on no type of papers. I think we doing 50-50. When I went to do child support and all that, they never told me that I couldn't see him. I think I do have 50-50, but I guess by me I'm the type of person, I don't like all that. It's just too much for me, and I'd rather just, okay, go ahead. So I am at fault at that. I should have just did what I felt and just took him. But I'm just glad that I didn't. It just less drama. And less trauma for him too. So look, this how I started. I say, we can meet Friday at the park. I will let you know which one later. She said K. I texted back 2 days later. I said, hey, I would love to still see Noah tomorrow, but my car is acting up, which is my grandmother's car. It was in the shop. I say, will you be comfortable if y'all just both stop by? She said, she texted me later on, like an hour. She said, hey, you can FaceTime me. She said, hey, you can FaceTime me tomorrow morning, and when your car gets situated, you can meet me at the park. That's cool. So when she said that, I felt some way. So I'm like, you always used to pull up, you feel me? You used to always pull up. Even I didn't even know y'all she had another baby, y'all. I swear, I didn't even know she had a dude. She was gay. And that's a whole nother video. This is what's gonna get real deep on the next video. This is where I'm gonna start spilling the real tea for y'all to kind of understand what my headspace is. So when she told me that, y'all, about visitation and sitting down and eat ice cream, I'm like, baby, I'm not trying to do no cahoose. I just want to see my son. I don't want to eat ice cream with you. I don't want to skate with you. Like T.I., you feel me? Like, I just want to see my son. That's it. You could have pulled up in my apartment complex, sat in the car. I would never bring him inside. I just want to let him ride his bike. You could visually see us outside. You feel me? Like, so I didn't text back at all. I didn't tell her yes, no, nothing about the park, right? So, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days later, time go by. So she hits me up. Keep in mind, y'all, I told y'all I didn't agree to the park, right? So this the text now number she texted me off for. Let me find it real quick. Let me see. Here we go. She trying to make sense. She had a new number. She said, "Hey, it's Destiny. I got a new number. Are you free this weekend? Maybe Friday." So now she's calling. She asking me now. I never agreed to nothing until now. I said, "Hey, and okay, I'm about to save it. And no, I'm free Thursday." She said, "Oh, okay, that's cool, but I work." She said, "Oh, okay, that's cool, but I work. I don't get off till 9. So what other day?" I say, "I'm confused on what you trying to do. Are you letting him stay the night, or you still just trying to meet me?" She said, "I thought we agreed on meeting at the park." Keep in mind, y'all, if you run this video back, I never said I agreed. I'm reading the message from my phone. I never agreed to anything because I told you I felt some way. She said, "I asked, are you free the weekend because I'm off Friday, Saturday, or Sunday to meet?" So I'm like, let me think about it. You know, because it's like, at this point, I just want to see my son, and I'm trying to really pick the right choice. Because like I said, when you're dealing with somebody for a long time and on bad terms, anything and everything, or even a little thing, will set you off. So I say Saturday cool, because I work that night. So I gonna just do it in the evening. So I say Saturday cool. I will meet you at Goodwood Park at 5 p.m. She said, "Cool, see you Saturday at 5 p.m. So if you watch the video, you know she pulled up at 5:34. Didn't answer the phone while I was trying to call to make sure that he was at the right park. Wasting time, playing games. It's getting late by the time I see my son. So we better have time to spend. Okay, now we at the park. If you watch the video, you know what happened. So I'm at the park. I'm just gonna fast forward to when I see him, because I know y'all can go back and watch that. I'm gonna fast forward to when I met him. We meet, we talking, we having a good time. Keep in mind, she said, wait until visitation. So when I went out there, my mind was never on, I'm gonna get him to spend a night. It was really just on spending time with him. I never bothered spending the night. In the beginning of the video, instantly my son wanted to come with me. What did Coop say? Ask your mom. That's what I told my son. Watch the video. I say, ask your mom. Right? So he ran over there. He went to go ask her. Right? So it was such a big deal at that time. Why didn't you tell him that no, you can't go over there? But wait, what do? She walks to my camera and have a discussion about it with me right then and there. So now it's on my mind, okay, you ain't tell him no, you walk over here. So that's kind of like you give me the green light, like okay, everything kind of cool now. Since we in person, you know, energies be different when you're in person. So, alright, so we talking about it. I'm like, yeah, I can watch him. She like, don't you gotta work? I'm like, I can watch him. She like, what does that mean? I'm like, I'm gonna take off. So she right, she didn't say yes or no, but by you having this discussion with me, something don't have to be confirmed. Just like I didn't answer back from the messages, but yet you still text me as if we agreed to meet up at the park. But what did I do? I met you at the park. You see what I'm saying? So boom, she get me and my son all hyped up. We talking about the game, how we gonna play the game, all this in front of her. If it, like I said, if it was such a big deal, you already knew you was gonna say no. You should have just said, look, you know why we came out here? To spend time. Or like I said, if he ran over there and you knew that you told me that he couldn't come, you should have told him, no, you can't go. Because I literally just told Noah to ask his mom to see, can he come to my house? But she made her way over there to start conversation. So why I'm wrong yet? Chat, tell me why I'm wrong yet right now. Okay, cool. You can't. That's cool. So we talking, we discussed. Like I said, we spending time, and I know what y'all gonna say. Well, if you went out there knowing that girl say that you gonna spend time with him and he can't go with you, why didn't you tell him? You know why? Because I didn't want to weigh out my options. And deep down, I'm not about to say that because in reality, in my heart and in my mind, I do want him to spend the night. So I'm not going to tell him something that I don't really want to happen. Versus, I mean, yeah, that I know that we will be talked about. But like I say, I thought things would be different. I didn't go out there with the intentions to wanting him to spend the night. So I never brought it up. That's why I told him to go over there to ask. Because like I say, deep down in my heart, I do want him to stay. So I'm not about to say that. And it's okay. I mean, that's how I feel. You feel how you feel. I feel how I feel. It is what it is. So, okay, boom. Fast forward, like I said. It's time for him to go now. I end up walking by the car. This the part that my camera kind of glitched off. We walking by the car. He ride his bike over there. So I'm like, all right, no, take him on by and stuff like that. So instead of him saying bye, he was like, Mom, can I go? So she was like, no, could you lie to me? Like this out the blue. So he looked back at me. I'm looking at him like what he lied about, you feel me? So I guess it's something they discussed already. And he was like, Mom, no, I didn't, woo to woo. So, boom. I looked at her and said, I'm going to say it to y'all because I don't want to, just what I said, but I didn't say it with words. I said, he just a kid. She looked up at me and said, I know, with no words though. She said, I know. So, boom, I'm thinking, okay, she had like a little mother conversation. She trying to put her foot down on to let them know, like, hey, next time don't lie to me, boy. You know, just being a little strong parent, strong love. So actually she kind of like, she talked to him and she was like, no. So we looking confused like, damn, like, you serious? So in my mind, it never really ran back across me that she told me that he couldn't come because like we said, we just had a whole conversation about this. So my mind ain't even on that no more. So I'm like, I was like, man, you just playing. Come on, Noah. So, Noah got to walking. So we walk in front of her car. She like, and this when y'all see her cutting up. I said, you know, you ain't see my son the whole year, yada yada. Y'all can go watch the video. Y'all know what happened. And so basically, that's how it really started. Then the dude got on the phone. It's currently her new baby daddy, bro, that I didn't even know she had another baby. It blows my mind. Cause, bro, like, now it makes sense why cause she ended up, this is a whole other video, y'all. That's a whole, bro, I got so much I need to tell y'all, bro, but I already been to child support and all that. I already did all that. I just gotta remember, I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna keep y'all updated on that. I gotta see what my visitation rights is, cause I clearly forgot. I ain't lying, I just wanted to make sure I was in the right, and I didn't want to hurt him no more. He was already hurting, so I just let him take it. But basically, that's the truth, y'all, and that's what really happened. And that was my intentions, and bruh, that was it. So, if y'all have any questions or more what y'all want to know, put it in the comment below, bruh. Like the video. It's your boy, OnTv, man. I'm out, and I will be dropping more story times to let y'all know how our relationship currently got like this. Cause it gets real. It just ain't the end. It's more I have to say for y'all to understand where the heck I'm coming from. And it's your boy, OnTv, and I will be back again for another video.